The golden California sun poured through the floor-to-ceiling windows of Kendall Jenner's home, illuminating the sleek, minimalist kitchen. It was 10 a.m., and the quiet hum of the city below was a gentle backdrop to her morning. Dressed in comfortable sweats, her hair in a loose bun, Kendall stood before the refrigerator, not with a sense of restriction but of possibility. Today was a shoot day. Not just any shoot, but a high-fashion campaign that required peak energy, mental clarity, and for her body to feel strong and capable in the sample-sized garments. For Kendall, food wasn't the enemy, it was the fuel that powered the machine. She reached for the ingredients, her movements efficient and practiced. This wasn't about eating for a body shape, in the restrictive sense, it was about eating for her body's needs. The goal is to feel good from the inside out, she'd once explained to a friend. When I feel good, my body naturally finds its balance. Into the Vitamix went a handful of organic spinach, a scoop of vegan protein powder for sustained energy, a quarter of an avocado for healthy fats to keep her skin glowing, frozen blueberries for antioxidants, and a generous splash of almond milk. The blender's roar was a familiar morning symphony. Her green smoothie was a non-negotiable, a hydrating, nutrient-dense base that would keep her full and focused for hours. At the studio, the atmosphere was a controlled chaos of stylists, photographers, and assistants. Between set changes and lighting adjustments, instead of reaching for a sugary coffee or skipping meals, Kendall's assistant handed her a small, perfectly packed cooler. Inside were her shoot day essentials: slices of grilled chicken breast for lean protein to maintain muscle tone, a small container of quinoa for slow-releasing carbohydrates, and crisp cucumber and bell pepper strips for crunch and hydration. She ate mindfully, not starved, but satisfied, knowing each bite was directly contributing to her stamina under the hot lights. People think I don't eat, she mused quietly during a makeup touch-up, catching a glimpse of the incredibly slender dress she was about to wear. But the secret isn't not eating. It's eating the right things at the right time. This dress demands confidence, and I can't be confident if I'm lightheaded and hungry. The shoot ran late, finishing at 8 p.m. For many, this would be a trigger for a massive, indulgent takeout order. But Kendall knew that a heavy, greasy meal would disrupt her sleep and leave her feeling puffy and sluggish the next day. Back at home, she opted for something light yet nourishing. She quickly seared a piece of wild salmon, rich in omega-3s for inflammation control, and tossed a large salad with a simple lemon and olive oil dressing. It was satisfying without being heavy, the perfect way to signal to her body that the work was done and it was time to rest. As she curled up in bed, she reflected on her day. Her relationship with food was a key part of her job, but it was also a key part of her self-care. It wasn't about punishing herself to fit a sample size. It was about honoring her body, the instrument of her career, with premium fuel. She didn't eat for a skinny body, she ate for a strong, energized, and radiant one. And as she drifted off to sleep, she felt just that, powerful, well-fed, and perfectly at home in her own skin.